on the next episode of Will They Stay Together or Not?
So what brings y'all here today?
Our marriage is having issues and we can't really get along with each other.
Well, what kind of issues are y'all having?
Well, first, I feel like I'm the one doing all the work. He doesn't help with the chores, and I want kids and he doesn't. He should have told me this before we got married.
So she says you don't want kids and you don't clean around the house. What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, I help as much as I can. I have a full-time job, I'm bringing in the income for the family, and I just do as much as I can for this family, and she needs to recognize that.
We'll be back after this short break on Will They Stay Together or Not? Are you having problems in your marriage? Does your spouse not want kids? Apply to be on the next episode of Will They Stay Together or Not?
While Luke is at work all day, I want to have kids to take care of, but he's not open to it.
And while I'm at work, I don't want more things to deal with, like kids.
Luke, you need to be open to a gift of life. Have you heard of NFP?
No, what's that?
NFP, also known as Natural Family Planning, is where couples can space out pregnancies and it promotes self-control. Couples using NFP have a lower divorce rates due to better communication and being more open with one another.
Avery and I have taken in your advice and it's really helped our relationship. We really come to know the beauty of the sacrament of marriage.
That's awesome. I'm glad it's worked for both of y'all.
Yes, marriage is a sacred bond, a union of hearts and souls, a commitment to love freely, fully, faithfully, and fruitfully.
Freely, because our love is a choice, a gift we give willingly without reservation or coercion. In the words of Pope Francis, love is free if not earned or acquired by force, but is freely given.
Full, because our love knows no bounds, we promise to give ourselves entirely to each other, holding nothing back, just as Christ gave himself fully to his church.
Faithful, because we vow to remain true to each other in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. Our fidelity mirrors the faithfulness of God, who never abandons his people.
Lastly, fruitful, not only bearing children, but in nurturing a love that overflows, touching the lives of those around us. Y'all's marriage becomes a testament to the abundance of life that God desires for all his children.
Marriage is more than just a contract. It's a call to total self-gift, a daily dying to self and rising anew to life.
Through our union, we strengthen the church, a visible sign of God's love for his people. As Pope Paul VI wrote in Humane Vitae, marriage is not just a human institution, it is a reflection of God's own covenant with his people.
And as we strive to love as Christ loves, our marriage becomes a path to holiness, a journey of transformation and sanctification.
Lastly, I want y'all to look at this quote. As it says in Ephesians 5:25, husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. So husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. That's good, guys. Let's close this up with a prayer.
I'll pray. Let us pray, dear Lord, that our marriage may always reflect your love and bring glory to your name. Thanks to our amazing counselor, we're doing better than ever.
And if you want to do better, if your marriage is falling apart, you need to join the show, Will You Be Together or Not? And May is she's a great counselor. She'll figure you out.